So when are the cheapest times to buy products in China? Now, this can be a double-edged sword because of the amount of volume that's happening during these times that I'm going to go through, but I'm going to be showing you which ones are the best times. If let's say you need a restock on a product, you might want to consider doing it on one of the festivals. So the first one I'm going to go through, thanks to this article gave by Marketing to China, which I'll put in the description down below, is Double 11. Double 11 is essentially on November 11th, and it was a holiday, a shopping event made by college students who were single and just wanted to buy products, to go through the day because they were like, I don't have a girlfriend, boyfriend, life is boring. Let me just buy a bunch of stuff. So that's why it's called Double 11, 1111, single. You don't have any partner. So then they use this to market a new shopping event. Now, to give you some perspective on this shopping event, over 1,000 billion yuan was purchased during this event in 2023, just recently, like 3 months ago. And this is throughout all the platforms: Tmall, JD, Pinduoduo, Douyin, Kaishuo, Suni, VIP, etc. Now, what's important about this event, it's like the Black Friday of China. It's not just one day. Although some suppliers may just make their promotions for one day, it used to be at midnight on November 10th, they would release everything to be discounted. But it's changed over the years where now from November 1st to like November 11th is the whole period for this Double 11. So what does that mean for you? On Taobao and on 1688, you'll be able to see a lot of these promotions similar to this that are only available during Double 11 on Singles Day. And that is when you could take advantage of talking to your supplier, if they are a supplier on Taobao or 1688, to make good deal. So after Double 11, what else do you have? So that was like the Black Friday of China. So the next equivalent of a good time to source goods is Cyber Monday. But the Cyber Monday of China is on the 12th of December. So similar to Double 11, this one is Double 12. And it's supposed to mean like, okay, couples day versus singles day. Like you have a girlfriend or boyfriend and they were just celebrating this to make this an excuse for Double 12, which is another day to buy a lot of products at a discounted rate. Now realize each of these days have their own niches. So sometimes you may get huge discounts on electronics like on Double 12, or you're trying to get maybe a better deal on specific products that are everyday buy items. Maybe Double 11 will be better. And from my experience, almost everything is discounted on Double 11. Double 12 tends to be more on the electronic side, but of course they also have different kinds of promotions there. Another holiday, I'm not going to say holiday, I mean like a shopping event that you can buy really cheap products for that you may have never heard of, is in the middle of the year. China on the 18th of June, literally the middle of the year, starting from 1st of January to the end of December, they have an event called the Mid-Year Shopping Festival. And you'll know you're in the event when you open up the app and they have these banners and all that say mid-year promotions, 618 promotions or Double 11, Double 12 promotions, etc. This is another time to buy goods. This actually started on JD, but it got trending on other platforms like 1688 and Taobao. If you don't know what JD is, it's electronic sourcing platform on China for retail. Another holiday that has some promotions is 520. Now, this has nothing to do with the 420 you may be thinking about in the US. Actually, 520, 520, when said in Chinese, it almost sounds like I love you, like 我爱你. And it's supposed to be like the day of love, romance. I guess you can call it like the unofficial shopping event that is supposed to be for your significant other. Now, in these events, usually you get promotions on, let's say, more romantic items, like maybe flowers or gifts for her, gifts for him. These kinds of products, if that is within your niche, this is a good time to get great discounts on those kinds of products, if that is what you're selling on your e-commerce store. Speaking of romance, especially for you men out there that like women, there is another day that is promoted in China that also has events, and that is Women's Day. So from the 7th and 8th of March, that is another promotion that you have for Women's Day. Day. If you're more in the female product niche, this is an ideal time to get those discounted rates on 7th to 8th of March. Then another promotion, and this is specifically for people that are in alcohol industry. So let's say you're sourcing, for some reason you're sourcing alcohol from China, which I probably don't recommend, but it's good to know that this is available, is the Wine Festival. The Wine Festival is from the 1st to the 9th of September. That is when you can find good deals on wine sourcing platforms to get, liquor. I know the Chinese love their baijiu, the Mao Tai. If you don't know what Mao Tai is, it's pretty much the famous drink they have in China, where you can taste it. It's very high alcohol content. Usually when politicians come to China, they have them must try it. It's like their national white liquor drink in China. In those kinds of events on this wine festival, you can find good deals on that. And there's two more times where there are very large promotions when it comes to shopping or buying goods from China if you're considering to restock. And those are the National Golden Week, like National Day Golden Week, which is the first week of October. Just be careful though, because usually the factories go home, they go to their towns to see their parents, have that family gathering, and the factories could be closed. So even though you got the great price, you may not get the products manufactured until maybe a month after the purchase. And then it's the same with Chinese New Year's, which happens between January, February each year. It's on the lunar calendar, so it changes each year. The second time is Chinese New Year. On Chinese New Year's, even though the factories are closed, they still get a lot of promotions. And I'm just saying this so that you know that the opportunity is there to get great pricing, order right there, right before they go on vacation for Chinese New Year's. Say, hey, this is the Chinese New Year's promotion. And all kinds of brands promote their products and cheaper pricing during this time. Even like the branded Gucci and Nike and all that. You can see all these kinds of promotions during Chinese New Year's. But as I mentioned, be careful because don't expect to get the product until a long time. So it's kind of like a give or take. You get really cheap pricing, but as a cost, you need to wait an extra month or two after the vacation's over for them to start producing your product. Now that you know the best times to actually buy goods from China to get the best deals, you may want to consider using some kind of a sourcing agent to help you buy these products directly on these websites. You will reach a lot of barriers when you want to try and buy directly on 168, Taobao, Pinduoduo, and other Chinese platforms. So you can consider using this website, which is absolutely free to use. You can download the app as well to be able to look at these sourcing platforms without needing an Alipay account, without needing a passport, and being able to freely purchase whatever you want for your e-commerce business. If you want to know in more detail how to use this website so that you can source almost anything from China, no matter where you are in the world, check out this video right here.